Hello guys, this is Views and Opinion on MCCP TV, and today we are talking about art and culture. Art and culture, they say, are part of life, and Africa is renowned for its rich and cultural heritage. Art is in everything we see in our home, fashion, streets, and every other place you can think of. So on this episode of Views and Opinion, we were present at Villa Fest, where we had an interaction with some of the organizers and artists to bring a feel of art in Africa tagged back to our roots. Please come with us.
The world and our beautiful millions are out here tonight treating us.
Back to our roots is really, the difficulty, the challenges we have in maintaining and celebrating our culture. We are drifting. It seems like other people's culture is better than ours. And, we have to make that conscious effort to let the world know that our culture is the best.
Art is the embodiment of everything. What is not art? Even the sky. When you look at the clouds in the sky, it's art. Everything you see is art. Your beauty is art. Art is everywhere. Art is what you breathe in. The smoke, as you see it moving, is art. So it's an embodiment of everything.
Culture is basically the way of life of people. Then art is more like an expression of the tradition and culture of a certain kind of people. So to me, it's a beautiful initiative. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, to use art to communicate our culture and to communicate our tradition.
I love art because the number one artist is God. So for God being an artist, that means we are all artists in a way because we are all created in His image, right? So I love art because it gives me joy, it gives me relaxation, seeing art, having that beautiful, just look at it, just look around you, like it gives peace of mind, it gives joy, it gives comfort and everything. Art is beautiful, that's why I love art.
Life without art is nothing. So I'm very passionate when it comes to art, and what really brought me here is I have the passion to support the artists here, because I know that artists, they have a hard life here in Jam and in Nigeria, because people are not really appreciated arts here. So I am here to help bring the art to the people and make them understand that it's really good to support the artists here.
By the time I walk into this hall and saw all these arts work done by some are little children, some are not yet adults, but the inspiration of the drawing, things they draw, tells you that this is your root. Go back to your root. When you see them, they draw a palm wine tapper, they draw somebody going to farm, they draw somebody, they draw a lot of things. Okay, you will see the other one, you will see the one that the boy draw a woman telling children story, moonlight story, a kind of a moonlight story, telling children stories, things that we used to do before that are no longer in place now.
We had enslavement pre the advent of religion. Religion now came and enslaved us the more, and we have mental slavery. So if we are going back to our roots, first of all, I am not saying people shouldn't worship, but can we, for goodness sake, feel strong to say I am? Nobody can say for you that you are.
What I can say about that is, if we break our chains, we free ourselves. But if we break our roots, we die. So I think the best thing we can do is to connect back to our roots, because we have moved so far away from our roots, chasing this thing called civilization and getting nowhere. So what we are doing is to, now that we have time to even go back to our roots, so that's what the whole thing is all about.
I commend them. I am now physically part of this to inspire other people, whether in Nigeria or abroad, that this is worthwhile.
So if you were there and they were telling you stories, overlook such stories, come and make it here. Chiwatalo is here. I know another veteran is here. Living is not chilly. You know, so I'm commending them. I left everything I was doing to come here to tell them that you are not investing in vain. You don't reap today, you reap tomorrow.
Art is very entertaining and relaxing. Through art, we discover our inner self, our origin, and our value. Someone said, if you don't know where you're coming from, you may not know where you're going to. So it is a pleasure to see a display of culture by relatively young ones in the event.
This piece of art here is titled Modern Child. Art is an act of expressing feelings, thoughts, and observations, illusions, and so many things. Already, for me, I like expressing myself with the work of art. Not just art, comedy, and other things like music too. Okay, so this, as you're looking at it, is titled Modern Child. I got the inspiration from the other world because the mother's feeling is just like ethical. The mother's feeling is always original because the mothers are always there to guide you, to direct you, to tell you when it's wrong, when it's going wrong, or when it's going right. So I believe the mothers are so important. So I had to make this to show the expression, the facial expression. It's not like a conceptual painting too. So I ought to tell the world that the mother's love are always real. It's not like the father's love are not real, but I want you to understand it. The mothers are always there. So the love is wow.
Pure abstracts. Unlike other works you see around, some of them are real figures, some of them are realistic paintings, but this is pure abstract. Abstract in art means not representing figures and objects in a realistic form, but showing the artist's ideas about them. You get the point now. So this is pure abstract. And the title of this job is Ahieke. So I try to use Ankara on canvas. It's a mixed media approach. So I try to use Ankara on canvas to depict our women, then how they come out in their regalia to the market. As you can see them carrying their market items to the markets. So, and I choose AK as the first day and the most important market day in Igbo tradition. So I'm using this work to call back memories from our roots, to bring back our tradition, to come back to our roots.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed the artwork displayed at the event. We must understand the need to connect to our roots. Like one of the respondents said, when we break away from our chains, we are free. But when we cut away from our roots, we die. So culture in every sense announces our origin. And in as much as we want to advance every day, we shouldn't forget where we come from. Art and culture is beautiful. I urge you to patronize any artist around you because it makes the world meaningful and a lovely place to live. Join us again next week and like our post, share, and follow us on all our social media platforms. My name is Olama Vivian Chinana. Please stay blessed.